Hello graphic designers! Today we're going to continue working on the steps to produce ultimately something that looks a little bit like this, posters that celebrate teachers at lab and their love of reading. And so we're looking at a few examples from fall of 2016 and they did a really amazing job. We're going to continue on this project, and we know that in our last class you guys created portrait cutouts of yourself, saved it as a PNG, and then you created student logos of yourself, also saved as a PNG. In today's class, what we're going to be working on is stage 3, the teacher cutout. In our next class, we're going to be adding and distorting the book cover. We're going to be designing the reading poster and then finally submitting it as a JPEG. So how do we go about doing this? Well, the first thing that you're going to need to do is maybe check out the photos, all right? So we've got this Google Drive, and take note that when you click right here, we've got a list view, but we don't want that. What we want instead is the grid view. And when we pull it up, we can identify a teacher of choice. So let's say, for example, you want our new gym teacher, Mr. Reyes. If you're going to be selecting him, what you're going to do is you're going to find your name, and you're going to write your name here. All right, and so you're going to sign up for teachers. That way, there's no redundancy, and you're going to respect what your classmates obviously sign up for. There's quite a bit to go around. So if we're going to download Mr. Reyes, you're going to click on this little arrow right here that indicates download. Beautiful. Now we're going to learn something new today. We're going to learn how to, in addition to create these cutouts, we're going to learn how to add curves or color correction. So how do we add curves? You're going to press Command M, and when you press Command M, making sure that you're on the correct layer, or simply go to, that's right, or simply go to layer, image, adjust, curves. I can't do it when I'm making a video. You guys press Command M. You can pull up this menu right here, and what we see is a histogram of all the shades. And what we want to do is we're going to lighten the lights a little bit, and we're going to darken the darks. And when we do that, eyeballing it, and make a subtle S curve, it's going to produce something that looks far superior than the original product. So I'm going to return to where it was before, and that looks kind of subdued, right? Kind of muted. But his like complexion and the color of his shirt, it just looks more vibrant. It looks much better. So what we're going to do is we're going to be applying curves by pressing Command M, or going to image adjust curves to our teachers should they need it. The first thing that we're going to do though is we're going to make this PNG. So we're going to go around the edge. You guys are going to zoom in all the way, and I'm going to go super quickly. Alright, and I'm actually going to show you something in just a minute. Alright, one underutilized tool, I'm zooming in by pressing Command plus, and then I'm switching to the hand tool by pressing spacebar. Underutilized tool is the polygonal lasso tool. If you click that, right, and then you just click once to lay down a selection, and then what we can do is we can make a straight line. And so I'm going to click right here, boom. We're adding to the selection, right? I'm going to click up once, 2, 3. We're going to add to that selection. All right. Take advantage of the polygon lasso today. It looks much better. And then right here, for example, that looks silly. We want to get rid of that, so we're going to subtract from the selection. Click once, and it's gone. All right. So we know that once we create a beautiful selection, we're going to press Command C. Let me just go down a little bit to get the rest of this dude's jacket. All right. We're going to press Command C to copy. We're going to go to File, New. We're going to press Enter. We're going to press Command V. We know that we're going to delete the background by selecting it, dragging it to the garbage can. Boom, we've got the transparency. And again, we're going to be adding curves by pressing Command M. We're going to image adjust curves. We're going to create a subtle S curve up like so. And takes a little bit of finesse. We're going to press OK. And that looks amazing. We're going to save this now as Mr. Keo Cutout Your Name. So for example, File, Save As. We're going to save this as a PNG file because we want that transparency. And we're going to save it as Keo Cutout, and I'll just put Andrew Drost as a PNG. We're going to press Save. Boom. And then you're going to upload this to in our sequence assignment bin 3 in our Google Classroom, teacher cutout. I'm super excited to see your work. Good luck.